Hey guys, it's Isac Elliot, and I'm hanging out with Rob from Front Row Live.
I'm still in denial that you're 15 years old because you're taller than me and your voice is a little deeper than mine.
It is? Is it?
It sounds like it.
Well, all right, all right. Well, yeah, I'm 15. I just turned 15, or 4 months ago.
So let's talk a little bit about music. You're here in LA to promote some of your music. Before we actually hit the single, I really want to know what it's like to be such a young artist. I think you were maybe 12 years old when you were working on your first full album. What was that like going into such a professional environment and working on a record?
It was, I've always done this because of, the music. It never because of like the fame or anything. But it was everything was like so new, and I didn't know anything. My dad didn't know anything, so we just went with the flow. It was fun, and everyone treated me nice. It's been a fun journey.
Right now, you're promoting a song that you recently dropped the video for.
Yeah.
No One Else. Let's talk a little bit about the production of No One Else. What was the reason behind this song?
It was wrote by a girl named Georgia Koo, and produced by Chisi. It's basically about wanting to be with somebody, but there's something that makes that you can't be with that person. But I really love the song, and so we wanted to release it.
Going into the production process of it, what was that like for you going into the studio recording the song? Were there any things that were kind of difficult to record on this song?
Yeah, actually, it was because Georgia Koo, who wrote the song, she has a really high voice, so it was a bit hard. We had to change the key and stuff, and I didn't actually record it here. It was wrote in LA, but I recorded it at home with the guy who recorded actually recorded like the first song I ever recorded in a studio.
You got to work with someone on the video that, if I remember clearly, you've been crushing on.
Oh yeah.
Carly Rose Sonenclar. I had the experience of working with her while she was on X Factor.
Okay.
And she's a great musician as well. So it's a great talent to really collaborate with.
Yeah, we had X Factor was very big. Like X Factor USA was very big at home. So everyone actually watched the show in Finland, which was pretty cool. And I had a huge crush on her. And just because she was a cute girl. She was good, like a good singer and stuff. Right. So, and then we were actually in Miami. My grandmother lives in Miami, so we were there. And then my dad got a call from my manager, who said that they talked about the video. We were gonna fly from Miami to New York to do the video. Right. And then he said, girl called Carly Rae Jepsen. She's gonna be Carly Rae
Sonenclar.
Yeah. Well,
she's too old for you.
But yeah, so she's oh my god. So she's gonna be in the video. She was in X Factor. Yeah, and we knew her, and it was like I actually it was wasn't it 3 years ago the X Factor thing? Yeah. So I actually kind of forgot her, but then when Dad told me,
she popped up again, all the emotions happened.
Yeah, I got the emotions back. Yeah, and it was super nice working with her. Yeah. She was like super nice.
The video was pretty crazy details.
Yeah.
One thing I was trying to figure out this whole time watching you perform on the video is, how did you keep that white sweater white after playing with the chalk?
That was actually, I guess that was a problem. Was it? Actually, I don't think I got anything on the white shirt.
Like it was clear. It looked brand new from beginning to end.
Yeah, I did a good job with that. But it was really fun to do. I think it took like 3 weeks or something to do just like the editing, because it was kind of high tech.
Right, it was very
so
high tech.
Yeah, but I like the video a lot. It's very, because I wanted to do something unique. That's not always about I'm me chasing a girl. Right, it was kind of special and unique.
Right. No, I definitely enjoyed the video. I liked every aspect of the video. One thing I did notice is that this is not your first video that you actually record here in the States. I think you had one in Venice Beach, and you've done a couple out here in LA.
All of them, actually. I think I've done all of them. I've done in one is done in London. Okay. But I've done in the first one called New Way Home, which is the biggest video. It was made in Miami. Mm-hmm. We shot in Miami, and then the next one was in New York. And then the next one was in New York, I guess.
Yeah, and then the one with Tyga was in Venice, right?
Yeah, that was in LA also. Okay. And yeah, so I've done almost every video in the United States.
So what is it about the States that you want to do your videos out here? Is it the production that's different from back home?
I think it's the like the team that we work with. It's 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 different. And then we also like the locations here. Right. They're a bit different compared to
It's also an excuse to just come on vacation for a little bit.
Yeah, and I can't complain. It's warm outside and it's cold back in Scandinavia. That's true. I love coming out here.
That's true. So let's talk a little bit about more production. You've been working with Red One and a lot of other big name producers. Yeah. How do these relationships really happen for you, especially such a young age?
I have no idea. No idea.
They just give you a call one day and it's just like, hey, I want to work with you.
Yeah, I just have a great team, who got us together. But actually, the last album I put out was I think Red One, like the Red One team made almost the whole album. Mm-hmm. So we did a lot with that team, and now we're actually working with people from like all over the world. But yeah, so I think the next album actually is gonna be super unique and special because I've been a writer on almost every song. Mm-hmm. And I just started talking about the next album, well, whatever. So
we were gonna jump into that eventually in this.
Okay, so I'll just continue. So yeah, so I'm a writer on almost every song on the next album, which makes it a bit more personal, and it's the next album is gonna be crazy good.
Yeah. Now this time that you're writing and being more personal about it, I mean, I'm sure that feels amazing, but at the same time, I'm sure that feels a little bit scary. So how many really like songs have you been struggling whether or not you really wanted to produce or release?
There's we have a lot of songs, and every song is not a keeper, but there's also we have a lot of good stuff. But when I'm a writer on almost every song, it gets I'm a bit more like nervous about releasing the album because if they don't like it, it's my fault, kind of. But yeah, I think we have like 10 keepers right now, and which are definitely going to be on the album.
And aside from the writing process, how different is this album from your first two records?
Oh, it's so different. It's more I can say it's more like modern, and of course, it's been almost 2 years since I released my last album. But it's a bit more American maybe, and which is great because I listen to a lot of like American artists, and I listen to Bieber as well, but he's kind of American. Something like that. But yeah, the next album is totally different.
Is it similar to No One Else, or still even more different than that?
Well, the thing I like about the album is that there's a lot of like different like styles. Okay. And No One Else is one style, and then we have like really urban stuff, like for example, Lipstick. I don't know if you heard with Tyga. And then we have like tropical stuff, and we're still looking for a ballad. But it's gonna be a lot of like different styles, which is cool.
So you coming into the studio to record, what does a typical day look like? Do you come in already prepared with a song? Does it vary every time? Do you work on your writing in the studio? How does that work?
Yeah, it's in the studio. We go to the studio and I meet the writers and the producer, or it depends on if I've worked with them earlier. But I go into the studio, I meet the people, and then we basically start from scratch.
Let's talk a little bit about performances. You've done a lot of big events back at home. What's really like your performance, or what really goes into your performances? Choreography, the singing, the production. Like, how involved are you?
Actually trying to dance now, but a bit more than earlier. And I have dancers. I have a big band. And I usually have like the screens and stuff. It depends on the show. If it's a big event or a small event. But it's like we have a like big crew with us, and it's me, the manager, I guess, and like the choreographer, and a few other people like planning the show.
Do you have any plans on any other shows here in the States?
Actually, I'm gonna do a mall tour here around the States. I'm not really sure which states yet, but it's that's gonna be like the first like performances in the States for fans, which is I'm super excited. I'm so excited.
And what's your?
Are you gonna come?
As long as you tell me when and where.
Yeah, of course.
Uh oh.
Yeah, but so I'm gonna have a mall tour, and I'm yeah, I'm super excited.
Now, what's your fan base like here in the States? Do you have a consistent fan base, or is it something that you're still working to really introduce yourself as an artist?
Yeah, we're still working on that, but I still, so you can see, for example, on Facebook, you can see where your likes are coming from.
Right.
And I think like Finland, where I'm from, is number one, and the States is number two. So it's I have fans here, which is great. And now we're doing a mall tour for them, and yeah, we're still like working on getting some new fans in.
Right.
And stuff. We have a street team, I would like to say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool. I mean, it's crazy how you haven't really touched base here in LA or in the States, and you already have that following going.
That's very nice. That's very nice. I've actually met some fans already.
Yeah.
People were stopping to take pictures here.
Right.
Which is crazy cool.
There's this radio host out here
Yeah.
by the name Elvis Duran who recently has been really promoting a lot of brand new artists each month, and I heard that you're definitely going to be one of the main artists that he's featuring for the month of May.
Yeah.
Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like the artist of the month of May, and which means he's gonna I'm not really sure, but I think he's gonna like play my songs all around, like promote me on his channels, stations, and then he's also gonna take me to the Today Show.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna do the interview there May 23rd. So it's
And this will be
I'm super
interview
excited.
live performance or
Yeah, I'm gonna do a small acoustic small performance. I don't know if it's acoustic. I guess. Yeah.
I guess it'll be a secret. You guys are gonna have to tune in to
And,
NBC on May 23rd.
Yeah. So it's there's big things going on. I don't think anyone from Finland has ever been on the Today Show, so I'm just super excited, because when I started all this, like the music thing, I thought it was maybe gonna be big in Finland, and now I'm on the Today Show and the Elvis Duran thing, so it's just crazy, and I'm super happy and excited.
Now, do you know how Elvis Duran really heard your music? Is that something that you sent out to him, or he's just been searching online?
About a couple months ago, I performed at this event called the iHeartRadio Summit, which was, there were a lot of like radio promoters, and Taylor Swift performed or was there, Ariana Grande, Fifth Harmony, a lot of big acts, and then me. So it was,
Little you, right?
yeah,
Right in that little stage.
Taylor Swift, me, but yeah, so I performed there, and after that, a lot of like radio promoters wanted to start playing my song and stuff, and then I also got like this Elvis Duran thing, and it was all from that iHeartRadio Summit. So it was great that we did that.
What else do you have in your agenda from now for the rest of the year, I guess?
Well, I'm gonna try to release an album. My fans, they have been waiting for about like 2 years.
Yeah.
And the fans, when they get the album, they listen, they like kill the songs in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
They listen to it so much.
Right.
And 2 years, that's a lot. So I actually have very supportive fans, because they've been there. They've been coming to the shows even though I haven't released anything in like 2 years, which is crazy, and I'm super thankful. But I'm gonna release an album. Absolutely, that's like the plan. And then we're probably gonna try to get like a label deal in here. So which is with the album comes a tour and stuff. So that's like the plan.
Awesome. Now, one thing I wanna pick your brain a little bit. You have a great following on Instagram. Not a lot of artists do that, but it seems like your fans are really consistent with you, whether it's a hashtag or anytime you post something. What is the key to being so successful on Instagram? Do you know that?
I actually don't know. Or actually, like on social media, personally, I like following people who are active, not just posting like one picture a month. And I use Snapchat a lot, which is like I have a lot of fans on Snapchat. Always almost like Instagram, and because I like the fact that my fans can follow my life and know what's going on in my life every day, which so I'm just like showing like stuff that's going on in my life on the social media platform. So I think that's the key, but I'm not sure. Actually, like my Instagram went from like 0 followers to almost 500,000 in just like a couple of years. So
yeah, that's insane. I have to figure out that trick.
Yeah, well, that's very cool. And I'm actually the most most followed person on Instagram in Finland after a guy who takes photos of chipmunks.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
Your goal is to beat him.
Yeah.
Your goal is to definitely beat him.
Yeah.
Or I got to start taking pictures or interviewing chipmunks, and mine will go up too. You guys be sure to check out Isac Elliot here online. Check him out on his website. What's your website?
My website is isacelliot.com.
And you can check out everything there. He has a brand new music video for his new song called No One Else, and it features Carly Rose Sonenclar.
Yeah.
And new music coming soon. Hopefully a tour coming soon. And big things happening here in the States. Check them out. And thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe here on Front Row Live ENT.